crickets they play song, now peace we go meet. Hours, hearts they come, trouble they go away. Hear the voice of night, everything.
So from the info I've gotten, I think with the numbers we are okay to start. So hello everyone. Welcome to Be Audacious AIML series. This is our fifth session. We're glad to have you all here for the hour. I'm Newton, one of the co-founders of Be Audacious, and I'm excited to be partly hosting for today's session. And before we dive in, we want to acknowledge the brief 2-week break we've had. It was a much needed pause to recharge and plan even better sessions for you guys. And trust me, we are back stronger, more energized, and we are ready to bring you even more value. For those who are joining us for the first time, Be Audacious is a community-driven tech space focused on empowering developers and tech enthusiasts alike. So we are all about bridging the gap between knowledge and real-world applications across areas like AI, machine learning, web development, among others. And through this technical series like this one, we aim to provide hands-on learning, meaningful connections, and practical insights to help you through your tech journey. Um, we are excited to have you here and hope you'll find today's session insightful and impactful. Before we get in today's session, I'd love to introduce my incredible co-founders, that is Ivy and Abigail, who have been instrumental in shaping the Audacious. And with that, I'll have Abigail first introduce herself. Abby, the floor is yours.
Thank you so much, Newton. Hi, everyone. Welcome to our fifth session in the AI and ML track. We're excited to have you. First and foremost, we'd like to welcome you back after the long break and also to inform you that we have an exciting announcement to give you at the end of the session. I'd want to acknowledge our partners, that is Kickstars. We have been partnering with them, having these sessions, and I'd like for Jean to come and introduce Kickstars. Jean, the floor is yours.
Hi everyone, my name is Jean Kilimo. I am a co-founder of Geeksters. We do these webinars in partnership with Be Audacious, and we do also do our webinars in partnership with them. So Geeksters is a women in STEM community, but we are open to everyone. So the webinars we usually have, which we are also on a break now to rebrand and come back stronger, are usually open to everyone. So um when we get back to them, be on the lookout for them. They're very good. While Be Audacious does more technical things, we at Geekstars are more about supplementing your technical skills. So we do non-technical webinars, and yeah, it's been awesome collaborating with Be Audacious, and I hope you enjoy the session.
Thank you, Jean. I'd like to introduce Ivy. She's also a co-founder at Be Audacious. Ivy, the floor is yours.
Hi guys, thank you so much for coming. We have a lot of people here. Very excited. Both a co-founder at Be Audacious and also at Kickstars, and I'm very excited to be here. I hope you guys learn a lot. We have done so much for the past month. I know everyone has had something to learn, something new every single week, and we're excited that you guys are here, and I hope you guys will gain something. Yeah, and also stay tuned for the announcement at the end of the session. Thank you.
Thank you, Ivy, for the wonderful introduction. Because we want to respect your time, we'd like to go straight ahead and introduce our speaker for today's session. Her name is Farida, and we're excited to have her speak to us this evening. Briefly, just to say what you will expect during the session is you will learn more on the career paths now that you're venturing into data science, machine learning, and AI. You'll also get some insights on non-degree versus the degree, what really matters. And you'll also get a chance to know how to build a standout AI portfolio. And you'll also get to know more about the AI resources that are available. So we're excited to have Farida. Farida, if you're in the house, feel free, the floor is yours. Thank you.
Hi everyone. My name is Onyango Farida. I'm a data scientist and also a master. Yeah. So I am very excited to be here to kick off this conversation about careers in AI, data science, and ML. And I know that all are in for riveting conversation about the same. Yeah. So before we start, just in case you feel like you have questions during the presentation, so yeah. So I'll go straight to the presentation. So yes, my name is Farida and this is my email. We'll go to the career parts. So machine learning. Oh, I've not shared my screen. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
The career paths. Machine learning has developed from a theoretical area of computer science into a game-changing technology. Okay. Sorry. Machine learning has developed from a theoretical area of computer science into a game-changing technology that powers everything from driverless cars to recommendation systems. And this is not limited to this. We know it's a wide field, so it is not limited to just driverless cars to recommendation systems. So there's a part that suits your interest. So everyone is interested in some specific parts. And yeah, machine learning will come in handy. I think as per now, it's in every field. Machine learning can be applied in almost every sector. So data science combines maths and statistics, specialized programming, advanced analytics, artificial intelligence, and machine learning. So data science is like an umbrella that contains machine learning and AI. Machine learning engineers are critical members of the data science team. So their tasks involve researching, building, and designing machine learning systems for artificial intelligence and maintaining and providing existing systems. AI research is a field that sharpens AI advancements by researching and analyzing information that can help progress AI development. So from the definition, one can decide what they want to be. The skills required. So these fields are interrelated, like the skills that you require, most of them will cut across the three. So for data science, the first thing that you'll have to master is the programming languages, that is Python and R. Though Python has become so popular, but again, R is also important because I feel like R is powerful for statistical analysis compared to Python. I'm not sure if I'm right, but that is my feeling. And then you'll have to master statistics and probability. So probability is usually very underrated, but it's not as easy as it seems. So it's important to also master that. Database management using likes of Oracle, MongoDB. Yeah, data wrangling is like data cleaning. And then you also have to master machine learning, deep learning. So machine learning, there are some algorithms that are used in machine learning, and also deep learning. We also have the algorithms that we use and tools that we use in deep learning. You also have to master data visualization, cloud computing, such as AWS, Google, or Microsoft Azure, and above all, interpersonal skills. So just because you're a tech person, it doesn't mean you won't have to master the soft skills, because it's important how you present and how you communicate to the rest, maybe the findings of your your analysis, the findings of your project. It's very important how you present them. We move to the ML engineering. So for ML engineer, you also have to master the programming languages. So programming languages cuts across all LLMs. So these the large language models, AI and ML frameworks, data handling, cloud services, containerization and orchestration. So for containerization and orchestration, we use the likes of Docker and Kubernetes, APIs, monitoring tools, and collaboration. AI research, you have to master data science, ML engineering. So everything that is you have to master in data science before you become an AI researcher, you have to master all the skills that a data science needs to have before they become a data science, and also the ML engineer. Deep mathematical and statistical knowledge. So for the deep mathematical and statistical knowledge, my advice is you just have to develop an interest, because for mathematics, majority of us fear mathematics because we assume it's hard. But again, you see, it's the foundation of all of this. Behind every algorithm, there's maths behind them. So maybe we should just have an interest in mathematics before delving into data science. Does a degree matter, or does it not matter? So it's not cast on stones that we should have a degree for us to excel in the field of data science, AI, or machine learning. It's important to have the degrees, but it's not a must. So why does a degree matter? It's the foundation and knowledge. So when you're undertaking your degree, I am sure you will get to know the foundations and the knowledge that involves data science and AI and the likes. So credibility and recognition. So a degree has a weight. It has a weight, like you can show. I did this. You can showcase your degree, and yeah, people will see. You just don't say, I did data science. I did data science, and you have nothing to show for it. So a degree can help you to be recognized. So networking opportunities. So a degree will help you. So networking opportunities. While we are undertaking our degrees, we always get chances to connect with various people, with various communities. Yeah, so a degree can help you in networking. And then job requirement. You might find that you have applied for a job, and then you have overqualified for everything, but then there's this one condition that one of the requirements is a degree is a must. So if you do not have a degree, you will be automatically disqualified. So a degree is important in such cases. And then the technical skills, which you can also acquire elsewhere. It's not a must. And then what degree is best? It is not limited to the ones I'm showcasing. These are just but a few, because I've met people who did not even do mathematical or IT related courses, but they are now data scientists. So these are just but a few, so I'll not touch on them. They'll give you the basic foundation for mathematics, but then it's not limited to this. If you have not done a degree related to the ones I'm showcasing, it doesn't mean you can't be a data scientist. So here we are going to see if you can navigate the market without a degree. So we just say a degree is important, but it's not mandatory for you to have a degree to excel in this field or to get a job in this field. So you can still excel in the tech world without a degree. But again, you have to be so smart. You have to stand out. Yeah. So You can successfully navigate a data science career without a formal degree by focusing on acquiring practical skills through online courses, building a strong portfolio, and networking with industry professionals. So it's not a must for us to have a degree to excel in this field or to master the concepts of data science, AI, or ML. So these are a few guidelines just in case you do not have a degree but you want to venture into data science. This is what you can do. So you develop the essential skills, self-study, online courses, bootcamps, or hackathon. So you can decide to. I know people, by the way, who have taught themselves data science, and they are very good. They are really good. Like they're even better than some of us who have the mathematical backgrounds. Yeah. And then you can also get certified by the likes of Microsoft, AWS, and Google. Create a portfolio. So you can decide to create a website portfolio. I'll showcase one. I have a friend who I'll showcase his. So maybe we can just follow the format and create ours. So by creating a portfolio, you have to showcase your projects. Not just one project, but a few projects that you have done and they are solving a certain solution. And then get experience maybe by entry-level roles or internships. This is a bit challenging because nowadays even getting internships is not that easy. You're not getting paid, but again, they don't even want to give you the chance to do internship with them. And then network. So this is through events, conferences, and job fairs, and also in platforms like this. This is where we network. This is how we network in the tech field. And then you create your resume and you make sure your resume highlights your technical skills and certifications. The best AI learning resources. So we have a wide range, like the resources that we have is unlimited. We can't even explore all of them. But again, we can't even say the best or the worst. Yeah, so it is just you to decide which one are you going to stick to. Sorry. For aspiring AI learners, consider these highly rated courses. Some of them are paid and some of them are unpaid. Some of them they are free, but again, when you want to get the certificate, you have to pay something. So this one is I leave it to you to decide individually what is best for you. So Google AI Essentials, IBM's AI Foundations for Everyone, and Harvard's Computer Science for Artificial Intelligence, all offering a blend of theoretical knowledge and practical skills. So you can check out these sites. Maybe you'll grasp a concept, or I'm sure you'll gain something from them. So we have Udemy ML and data science courses. Udemy it's a platform that offers courses at a very affordable rate. So maybe you can check out, if you're a newbie, you can check out Udemy courses. They're very affordable. Yeah, they're very affordable. And again, what you can also do if you do not have the money to pay for the course, people out here have paid for them. So you can just request for passwords and usernames and then the login credentials, and then you study. Now the problem is that you'll not get the certificate. The certificate will just read the account owner's details. And then we have Udacity, data science. Udacity used to be free sometimes back. Udacity is a very nice platform. Like they go in depth. It is very tough, but again, it is very good. When you finish a course with Udacity, just know you're good. So you can also look out for Udacity. They offer the nano degrees courses, but now you have to pay. But if you have if you signed up with them like a few years ago, I think you can still access the courses for free. But if you sign in now, the courses won't be free. You'll have to pay. And then you have AWS Machine Learning Associate. This is paid, and this is also good. It's also a good course. Microsoft Certified, also paid. Datacamp, paid. Google Machine Learning Crash Course, that is free, and you can register now. I think they still have the registration is still ongoing, so you can check out for that. And then YouTube channels. We have very nice YouTube channels such as Free Code Camp, Data Science Dojo, and Kenji. Free Code Camp. I think I have watched some tutorials by Free Code Camp, and they're really good for newbies. You'll grasp. There are some concepts that you'll master. How to stand out? To stand out in data science, focus on building a strong portfolio, showcasing practical projects, continuously learning and staying updated, and developing strong communication and soft skills in addition to technical skills. So the guideline here is to showcase a practical project, demonstrate how you solved a solution, demonstrate how you came up with that, how you discover the problem and how you solved it. And yeah, that should be the starting point. And then you can focus on impact, highlight the insights and the business value your project generates. So as much as you've just created a project, you've created something end to end, is it solving anything? Is it adding value to the business or to the sector that project is involved? And then you have to document your work. As a good data scientist or AI engineer, it is usually good ethics to clearly explain your goals, methods, and the results. This is also good for future reference because someone might come across your project and then they are not understanding anything. So documentation helps a lot. Continuous learning and staying updated. So you stay updated with the industry trends. How do you stay updated? By joining the tech groups, tech communities, listening to tech podcasts. That is how you stay updated, or tech news. Develop strong communication and soft skills. As we said, you have to communicate, you have to present your findings, you have to present your analysis. So how will you communicate this? How will you present this if you have poor communication skills and soft skills? Also, in the tech world, we usually collaborate. So for you to communicate with your team members, you have to have the soft skills and the communication skills. Networking and community engagement. Network with other tech professionals, contribute to open source projects, seek out mentors, and freelancing. So networking with tech professionals or contributing to open source projects. These ones you can find in Kaggle and Zindi. I think Zindi has some ongoing open source projects, competitions. So you can look out for Zindi and enroll in such competitions. That is how you network in the tech world. Also hackathons. If you hear there's a hackathon that has been launched or is ongoing, you can also join, and you'll meet one or two people that can help you in your career growth. Yeah, that is the end. So what I'll do is I'll showcase a friend of mine portfolio. It's a website portfolio, so maybe we can go through it. And I'll also showcase a project that I did with my friend. We were actually a team, so it is still ongoing. But yeah, it is. We are not done with it yet, but we are somewhere. So we are also not pros in this field. Yes, so we also started from somewhere and we're still continuing. Mhm. So my friend is called Bernard Kipngeno, and this is his portfolio. Also, this is his introduction. I'll just scroll through it. This is about him. So he has 4 years of experience, and he also has a professional picture here. You see, it's very professional, like it's eye-catching, so that even if you present this to somebody, he'll see that Ben is a serious person. So this is about Ben. Ben have completed 50 data science projects and have gained over 3 years of valuable experience in the field. So even if you've done like projects that you feel are not even worth it, these small projects, feel free to add them in your portfolio. Just feel free to add them. We have all started from somewhere, so don't feel like you're lesser or whatever you've done doesn't count. It counts, so you can add them. And then with time, as you continue learning these things, now you can decide which projects to put in the portfolio and which ones to remove. But for starters, you put them. Don't be afraid. So the data science tools that Ben have used is Python and R. And also, I realized that most of us nowadays in this field, we tend to ignore R a lot. But again, like I said, Python is a very powerful tool. Python is very popular. It has gained a lot of popularity. But for statistical analysis, uh, R is more powerful than Python for statistical analysis, because you see, Python is data science. It has two, we can say that it has two faces, the computer science part and the mathematical part. So Python is coming from the computer science part, and then now for R, it's mathematics. So it's just good to be well versed with both Python and R. And then Power BI for visualization. SQL is for database query. And then Git and GitHub are for collaboration. SPSS and Status are for statistical analysis. And Excel is also for data analysis. And then data science skills, data cleaning, data visualization, machine learning, time series, hypothesis. You see, he has outlined what he has done very nicely. And then web development. I forgot to mention, one of my lecturers during one of our presentations, it was a machine learning presentation. It was not. It was a machine learning presentation. Yes. So most of us tend to do things on the notebook, which is okay, which is expected. But again, we leave it at that. Like you just done with your notebook, you find your R score, you find your F score, and then you just leave it there. The lecturer said that we should go beyond the notebook. So it's usually good to have some front end programming skills for you to create a small or a simple front end that can be able to showcase your results. Because now, assuming you want to present your project to some people who don't even know about the codes, they don't even know about what machine learning is. Seriously, they don't even care about the codes. What they usually want to see is the results. Is that project working? Are we getting the results? So it's usually good to go beyond the notebook. Just go beyond the notebook. So for front-end development, Ben is well versed in HTML, CSS, JavaScript, React, Bootstrap, and Tailwind. So you can start with HTML and CSS, which are simpler. And then backend development, we have Django, Postgres, Node.js, Postman, Docker, and MySQL. Ben has also done some AWS certifications. So here, what you can do is hosting websites. So after you're done with creating your project, you're done with training your data and testing your data, there's somewhere that you're supposed to host it. That is for other people to access it. You have to host it on cloud. But if you're the only one using it, it's okay to host it locally in your computer. But if you want other people to access it, you'll have to know some concepts of cloud computing. So what can Ben do? He can host websites, cloud formation, operational ML at a scale, auto scaling with ELB, AWS architect consultant, serverless applications. So for AWS, you can you can visit their website. They have some courses. I think there are some free courses that they offer if you're using the AWS Educate. So you can look out for that. And then they also have certifications. So these ones you have to pay, like the solutions architect, which is very important. It's not that expensive. It's something you can decide to save for, and then you decide to do the certifications. They can save you. And then Ben is skilled on Elastic Cloud Compute, EC2. This is in Amazon. And then Simple Storage. All of this is just AWS. And then web development project. So I'm not sure if you're taking notes of whatever I'm projecting, so that when you're creating your website portfolio, you can copy the flow of this, or make yours even better. So web development projects. John Ben is showing us what he has developed, the websites or the web related projects that he has developed. So company portfolio using React, and then a personal portfolio using React. So this is the personal portfolio, the one that you're seeing. And then Django and JavaScript car website. We have this. And then we have cloud development projects. Hosting static website in S3. So he has hosted it in Amazon. Deploying your diagram filter app using Elastic Beanstalk. And then serverless framework and AWS Lambda. He also has these other projects. And then data science and machine learning projects. He has diabetes classification using K-nearest neighbors and scikit-learn. So here, Ben has showcased almost, because he has more than 50 projects, he has showcased the ones that are standing out. But I am sure when Ben was a newbie, he put whatever he had. So don't feel lesser. If you have done anything, just put it in your portfolio website. Then degree, license, and certifications. So here he's telling us that he has a bachelor's of Econ Stats from the University of Nairobi. So he has also done a course in data analytics from DataCamp. DataCamp again, AWS Cloud. So Cloud Solutions Architect. He's still continuing with this, though I know there's a certification that he did some times ago, but the certificates expire after 2 years. So you have to do the exam again so that you can get the certificate. And then cloud developer nano degree. This is from Udacity. You can check out for Udacity. If you have your login credentials from earlier, you can try searching if the courses are still free. They should be free. And then the services that he offers, he's offering AWS cloud services, data science, and web development. So, and then we also have a review here. This is from a client and his contact details. So maybe we can try to emulate what Ben has done. If we do not have a portfolio, we can emulate this for starters. And then if you feel like you can make yours better, you can go ahead and make it even better. So I'll also showcase the project that we did with Ben. They started as a team of 2, and then I joined earlier. So the project was done by Ben and another friend of mine called Brian Kipkoech. So this project is about a disease detection in plants. So it's a project that I think Brian started it, and then Ben joined, and then later I joined. So Brian saw a problem where he was working and he wanted to find a solution for that. So that is what drove him to to start working on this project. So he started it like a joke, like it wasn't that serious, but it grew to something better. So that is why I'm saying you can just, whatever you have done, just put it in the portfolio. You just put it. And then if you also have ideas on some things that you want to, like you see, like maybe you have discovered a problem in your environment, in your surroundings, or in your workplace. I am sure data science can be able to solve most of these problems. So you can just sit down and start thinking of what can be done and start working on the solution. So Brian uh, did not have challenges getting the data, because now we see he was working where the data was readily available. So maybe one of the challenges that we can face in working on our projects is where to find our data. But again, we have the online sources like Kaggle, Zindi, and others, where you can get the data to use for your projects. So here we see that this project, the system has a dashboard. So this is I can just log in. This is the dashboard. The dashboard has a marketplace. So the marketplace is for assuming I have a farm or I have goods that I want to sell, I can just post them here, and then the buyers will see. And then this was the main agenda, the disease detection feature. It was the main agenda. So here, what the system does is you can upload a leaf, and then you upload it in this system, and then the system will be able to tell you if the leaf is healthy or if the leaf is unhealthy, and also the disease that the leaf is suffering from. So we are still continuing. We've just trained the rose leaves as per now, but we are planning to even train other models, like other data sets that contain the other plants, like potatoes, tomatoes, or maize. Yeah. And then we have Agro Insights. So Agro Insights is where if you have any questions, you can just ask the system and it will answer you. So assuming I want to ask what fertilizer can you recommend for potatoes? It's taking time. So it has given us a feedback. Hello, I'm Agro Insight AI Assistant, a friendly agricultural advisor specializing in that. So it has given me an insight. It has provided a solution or a recommendation on what I can use. Again, this Agro Insight you can see it's a chatbot. It's a buzzword, but somebody advised me to avoid using the word chatbot. If you've been called for an interview, and then you have all the skills, you have answered all the questions well, but if you just mention the word chatbot, some of these companies like AWS will just get disqualified. Like everything is okay, but just the mentioning of the word chatbot, I don't know why they dislike it. Maybe it's because people are misusing it anyhow. Yeah. And then it has a weather forecast feature. Yeah. So this is the project that we are currently working on, and yeah, it's still ongoing. It started as a very small project, but it's still ongoing. So I did not showcase this disease detection. So yeah. So sorry, I forgot to click the disease detection part. So this is how it works. You upload an image and then it detects. So what can we do? Maybe I can download a picture. Should I download a picture? I think I have a picture that I downloaded earlier. Where is it? So this is how it works. As for now, we only have the dataset for roses, so that is why we only have roses here. But we're planning to also train some other datasets. Mm-hmm. So from the analysis of that, the system is telling me that the leaf suffers from rose rust, and the confidence level is 0.89%. So it is also giving me an insight for that. So it's saying that the rose rust is a fungal disease that affects roses, caused by the pathogen, and this. So this is one of the projects that we are currently working on with Ben and Brian. So maybe we can also decide to just start something, even if it's just something small. Just start it. It will go a long way. Just whatever you have in mind, I am sure now you have a starting point. Yeah. So that is my presentation. Unless we have questions, you can just channel them. Let me check the chat. Titus Tuku, can we test it? Titus, I'm not sure what we want us to test. Could you please clarify? Oh, question from Collins Obiambo. How did you manage to get to compute to train the detector, GPU, TPU, laptop? So AWS usually have credits. So for us, we got some credits, and that is what we use. Also, I think when you register for AWS, there's usually a grace period of 1 year that you can take advantage of, and yeah, that is what you can do if you currently have a project and you're wondering how maybe you can host it or maybe you can train, and the likes. So AWS usually have credits, so you can take advantage of that. I open the queue. Someone has a question. What was the question? Echima Justin. Echima Justin, please go ahead and ask your question.
Okay, good evening. Hello, good evening.
Good evening. Good evening, Justin.
Yes, thank you so much for the opportunity given. My question is like if you have detected the problem, how can you begin now making the portfolio in such a way? How do you do it? Thank you so much.
Okay, you're welcome, Justin. So in that case, you have identified a problem. You say you have just identified a problem, but you've not found a solution for the problem, right? So just identifying a problem, that is okay, but it's not enough. As a data scientist, we should have ways. We should be creative so that we can be able to find ways of solving the problems that we have identified. So you detect the problem, yes, and then you also have to find a way to get the solution for it, and then document. After documenting, or after now finding the solution to your problem, that is when you can add it to your portfolio. You do not just identify a problem and then add it to your portfolio. Find a problem for the solution. Find a solution for the problem, and then go ahead and document and add it to your portfolio. Unless I did not get your question right, I'm not sure if that is the answer you expected. Justin, you can just react if that is the answer you expected.
Okay, mine was, of course, when you are to come up with a solution is when you first detect a problem, right?
Yes.
So like now after detecting the problem and finding the solution to it, how do you come up with now doing it in such a way? How do you document? You know, the
Oh, okay.
documentation about it, yes.
Okay. I think I now understand what you mean. So what you're saying is after identifying a problem and identifying your solution, or after identifying your problem, how you want to start now solving the problem. Is that what you mean?
Yes, exactly.
If you don't have a starting point, it's usually good to engage. I am sure you can be having a problem like for me. There's a time I had this problem. I used to work. I'm an ex-banker, so there's this time that I realized that a certain age group, was being like was mostly affected by fraudsters. So fraudsters used to call you, and then you're being told to dial a certain number, or you give them a certain code, and then that's how your money is just flashed. So for me, I felt bad for them. I really felt bad for them, and it's one of the reasons as to why I developed an interest in data science, because uh, it was like you feel for them. You just feel this is an old man, his money is gone. He comes to the bank, he's just like wailing because he can't imagine like half of his millions is just like gone. And as much as the bank can trace it, it cannot recover the money. Yeah, so after identifying that problem, I did not even have whatever I had, the knowledge I had couldn't solve such a thing. But now I had that problem in mind. So what I did is uh, I engaged some people who are already in tech, and they advised me on how to start working on it. So maybe if you have identified a problem and you do not have a starting point, uh, you can engage some other people who are more experienced, and then you also see two are better than one, right? So if you come together, you will obviously find something better to start from. Yeah, so you can get the source of data, engage with the experts, and then you partner with developers. That is, if you are alone, you can partner with some other developers. You will be able to come up with something better, and then you can create a full stack solution with the developers. Now you'll be working as a team, which is encouraged in the tech world. It is usually encouraged to work as a team, to collaborate. And then after finding the solution, you can deploy the solution, and now you can start marketing it if you want to commercialize the product. Yeah. Do you have another question? If you have another question. Justin, have I answered the question?
Yes, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the clarification.
You're welcome. Uh, to generate. Oh. Do you have another question? Oh yeah, I think someone is saying that they are free GPAs on Kaggle. They are free GPAs on Kaggle. You can also rent VMs with GPUs. Yeah, this is also nice. Thank you, Frostcoins, uh, for clarifying this. This is good. Please take note of this. Apart from the AWS credits, you can also take uh, advantage of the free GPU US on Kaggle. Yeah. Ben G here. It's okay. You can go ahead and ask your question.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, my question falls on AI. Is there a way someone, a newbie,
Mm-hmm.
can leverage AI to learn most of these things? Because right now the world is evolving. A newbie will really struggle or even give up when he learns the chunk of maybe code tools that he needs to learn. And again, we have AI tools that can fast track his or her education. Is there a way or the tools that one can leverage, or is it advisable, first of all, to use AI tools rather than starting to learn from scratch? And if there is, are there any maybe AI tools you can suggest for us? Thanks.
Yeah. So for the AI tools, or if someone can start with the AI for learning, I feel like it's advantageous to first gain knowledge, like just have the solid foundation in programming or whatever sector or whatever you want to learn. Just like first go the traditional way, like have the foundations, because you see, this is from experience, by the way. There's a time I enrolled for software development program. I knew nothing about software development, and we were given some tasks. So I was a backend developer. What did I do? I used to go to ChatGPT and ask ChatGPT for the codes. ChatGPT will give you the codes, but let me tell you, you will spend 6 hours debugging the code without understanding what even the code means. So I think it's important to first have a foundation, like just have a solid foundation, and then now you can use the likes of AI tools to help you uh, know more about what you're dealing with. It is not advisable to start with AI tools. You will not even understand what your code means. You will just spend hours and hours debugging something that you don't even know. So it's advisable to, for me, I just advised for you to first learn like how you're expected to learn. Just grasp the concept first, and then you can now use the AI tools, because you see, even if you have, like, assuming you have like ChatGPT has given you the code and all that, it has created everything, but now you don't know what even if it is a code for creating a button, you won't even know unless now you start like uh, typing or copy pasting the code to ChatGPT one by one, the lines to explain for you what each and every code means. So instead of doing that, I feel it's just important to just have an overview or just grasp the concept, the foundations first before trying to use the AI tools. And then the AI tools that we can use, the likes of LLMs like Claude. I think Claude is a feature of, is it AWS? Or Claude is a feature of? Or I don't know which company.
Anthropic.
Like Anthropic, yes, Anthropic. Yeah, so you can use the likes of Cloud, Copilot, ChatGPT, but if I can be asked between ChatGPT and Cloud, I feel like Cloud provides clean codes than ChatGPT. I'm sorry if maybe I'm offending someone, because yeah, most of us use ChatGPT, but again, I came to find out that Cloud provides clean codes compared to ChatGPT. We also have DeepSeek, so you can also consult DeepSeek, but that is just after you have the concepts. Try grasping the knowledge first before engaging ChatGPT. It is time consuming. I am also still struggling with the same, but I know I'll get there. Bernard, is that okay?
Yeah, it's very much okay. Thank you.
Oh, yeah. And then before I give Isaac Wekesa a chance, I think someone asked how he can be able to join the the project. It's Vincent Muinde. So Vincent, I have my email. I don't know. Maybe I can just type my email here, and then you can email, or my phone number, so that you can call me, and then I'll guide you on how you can join the project. It's okay. You can join the project. Is that okay, Vincent? Because it's advisable to know AWS, but also if you don't know, it's okay. We can work out a way that is still okay. So Vincent, I am typing my number here. You can reach me out, and then we'll talk. We'll see what we can do.
Farida, is
Yes.
it okay if you leave the email?
I just leave my email. Okay.
Just leave my email.
All
Yes.
right. That is in order.
Maybe if I had seen two people ask from Collins Odhiambo that they can join the project and Vincent.
Okay.
So if you leave the email, or they can reach out to us because they already have our contacts at Be Audacious, and then we can forward them to you.
That's okay. That is in order.
So
we have other questions in the chat. So should I give Isaac a chance first? Isaac, please go ahead and ask your question.
Okay, thank you for that opportunity. So my question is, it's like from another kind of a level. So first, okay, let me start it from this point. So I'm a Form 4 graduate, and currently like I'm in the AWS Restart program. So my question is, how can I leverage the AI and machine learning skills in cloud environments, since I'm in AWS, and what beginner-friendly projects can help me get started? And also that part of also building my own portfolio, since I may not be having that kind of clue, something like that. Thank you.
Isaac, could you please come up again?
Oh, okay, will I remember the question? Okay, so my question was, okay, how can I leverage my AI and how can I leverage AI and machine learning skills in cloud environments like AWS, since I'm in the Restart program that is going on, and what beginner-friendly projects can help me get started as a Form 4 graduate, and how can I also start like building up my own portfolio, since it's when I'm trying to getting learning in this field of technology, if I can put it that way.
Okay, Isaac, thank you for the question. So you just completed your Form 4.
Yeah.
You're still very young. This is encouraging. Yeah, so for starters, maybe you can just, for the portfolio, it's usually good to add some projects on it, because it will look so empty if it doesn't have any project. So maybe you can, I'm sure you have worked on something so far, have you?
Yes, I'm working on something. Yes.
You're currently working on something, you're not yet done?
Yes.
So, because if you have the portfolio without, because the main aim for the portfolio is usually to showcase your projects, like for people to see what you have worked on. So I'm not sure if you can just create a portfolio without a project, it will be so empty, Isaac. So I advise you to just get done with the project, and then maybe now you can add it to the, or you can add it but say it's ongoing.
Okay.
Yeah, on the portfolio. And then you also asked if how you can start building the portfolio.
Yeah, I think that's, yeah. Okay, let it be that way.
No, just present your question again, if I do not want to answer something that you didn't ask.
Okay, my question was almost, well, there were questions in fact, but they were in segments.
Oh,
Yeah, so you've answered one about the portfolio.
the portfolio.
Yes.
And then you wanted to know how you can like get the concepts,
Okay,
the
that
coding concepts,
yeah.
the ML and AI, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so AWS Restart gives a good cloud background, and it also has some AI and ML courses. Some are free, some are paid, so you can take advantage of those. And again, I realized for AWS, you can also get the exam vouchers. So if you use, is it AWS Educate? There's some courses that you can do and then get credits that can help you get the vouchers. So you can check those ones out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And then the AWS courses are not that maths heavy, so it's beginner friendly. That can work out for most of us.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And then here I can see how can you help a person with no knowledge in portfolio creation. So here I think I'll have to refer you to Ivy. This is Milton. Ivy, take note of Milton. Okay, thank you. So Milton will have a discussion with Ivy, and then Ivy will be able to guide you on this. And then Willie Mwangi is asking, what are some of the free learning projects that you can recommend for learning and might help to add on your resume? So for free learning, maybe you can check out, is it Simple Learn? And also AWS. AWS also has some free courses. Google has some free courses. You can check out for them, and they also have like, how do they call them? Badge. There's some other sites like Great Learning, though they offer their courses at free, but now it is not in depth. They will give you a certificate, but now the course is not in depth. So maybe you can try out Google and AWS, though you just get a badge that you can showcase on LinkedIn. If you want the certificates, now that one you'll have to pay. It's not a lot of money though. Gloria Ngila, you have a question?
Yes, I have two questions.
Mm-hmm.
The first one, between AWS and Azure, which one do you highly recommend one to master? And the second one,
Mm-hmm.
I'm a data analyst, so I wanted to ask in terms of ensuring that your data is safe,
Mm-hmm.
how can you ensure that you are 100% sure that no one can touch your data because you're dealing with data for different people. So you want to make sure that the data is safe, no one can hack it, no one can interfere with it. Those are my questions.
Okay, thank you. So, Glorious, this is according to research. AWS market share is 33%, and then Azure is 22%. So, I wouldn't say that AWS is much better than Azure. It usually, I think, depends with the company that you're working with or your personal preference. For us, I have worked with AWS, so I don't know if it's right to market them. I have worked with them and I feel like it's good. Some companies prefer to work with Microsoft Azure, and some companies prefer working with AWS. So I think it's also a personal preference. And then for the data security, since I have worked with AWS and I've never encountered a problem with it, you can be sure that most of these cloud, most of these, how do we call them? Like the cloud management system, most of them are very secure. I've never had, ever since I ventured in tech, I've never had that any cloud system have been attacked or anything like that. I'm not sure if there is, but I've never come across it. For AWS, I can comment on that because I have used it. I still use it. It is very secure. Like the security features are just okay. So Uh, I don't know, but for me, I'd go with AWS. Though it depends with the company that you're working with. It depends with your personal preference. Yeah,
Okay, thank you.
you're welcome. Lewis Moruri. Lewis Moruri, you have a question.
Yeah, I have a question. Are you
Yeah.
getting me?
Yes.
Uh, what is the I am obviously in this channel and I usually see what they post.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you know, when these opportunities come along,
Mm-hmm.
you get that for us, like let's say a student has just finished learning about Power BI,
Uh-huh.
and there's also this experienced person. They do, of course, companies will tend to lean on the experienced person.
Oh, so you're still a
We,
student?
no,
Uh,
a
you,
recent graduate.
Lewis, you're breaking.
I am a recent graduate.
You're a recent graduate. Yeah. So, what I came to realize is, and also when you are being uh, coached on how to write our CVs, these CVs that you see, uh, people are not 100% genuine out here. By the way, people are not a hundred
No,
percent genuine out here. Yeah. So in your Power BI, maybe if you're writing, you have just like gotten it. Don't be 100% honest because no one is 100% honest. I am not saying that we lie, but I'm saying we should not be 100% honest. Yeah, so maybe ladies, you can just come up with something to write there, but do not be 100% honest. Uh, Most of us, how we got our jobs, we did not write what we've done, like our CVs. If we could have written what we are really like experienced in, we could never have gotten jobs. So do not be 100% honest. Tunasemanga aje, jichoche. Andika hapo. If you finished your Power BI lessons maybe like 3 months ago, you can even write 2 years ago. You started learning while in school. You started learning while in school. You're experienced. Yes.
no.
And no one will come wanting to get like the evidence if you started learning that Power BI like 2 years ago. You have the experience, it's just that the certificate has delayed. You've gotten the certificate like 3 months ago, but you started learning it 2 years ago. So do not be 100% honest. Yeah. Lewis, is that okay?
Yeah,
Lewis?
it's okay. It's okay.
Yeah, do not be 100%
Hello,
honest.
yes.
Not just on the Power BI sector. On your resume,
Uh,
uh, make sure it's
mm,
eye catching. So it cannot be eye catching if you just writing what you truly have. Yeah.
and then I've I've seen your personal portfolio, and most of the projects that you've done
Mm-hmm.
are web based.
Pardon?
So they are web based, like they are web based projects.
Mm-hmm.
So uh, I mean, in data visualization tools, like I've, I've had a look at your. Okay, I've seen your project on your personal portfolio, and most of them are web based.
Mm-hmm.
So in how can you be able to test the data vision your knowledge of let's say the data visualization tools. Let's say you've gathered data and you've projected it using Power BI. How can you able to showcase that on your personal portfolio? Because this is not a website that you're going to showcase. Daniela,
Yeah, yeah, I think nimekuelewa.
utarecord video
Mhm.
uweke kwa portfolio yako. Sasa nikaa nimejijibu.
Though hapana, si hata lazima urecord video. You can just like add them there. You see like the portfolio that I showcased, the one that I presented.
Yeah.
He has just highlighted so that if you want to know more about the project, you can just contact him alafu you can have a conversation. It's not a must that you record a video. Yeah.
And then my other question,
Mm-hmm.
let's say outside iko AI. We've seen the world is changing and it requires people to know about AI.
Mm-hmm.
And the jobs that are, let's say, coming in the future, okay, the PPG,
Hi. I'm sorry we have to interrupt you, but because of time, we are finishing the next like 4-5 minutes. So keep your questions short, and we'll take like questions from now Lewis and Evanson Kimani. Yes, please. Due to time.
okay.
Yes, I think Evanson can ask, and then the rest of the questions will forward them to you, Farida, through email.
Okay, that's okay.
Hi,
Hello.
can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you, Evanson.
Okay, my question was, is it a must for someone to be a data scientist to know all the machine learning algorithms, those types of machine learning?
I think it's a yes. It's a yes because most of the things that a machine learning engineer does, the concepts are borrowed from data science. So it's like data science is the foundation of all of this. So you have to master the concepts of data scientist. You have to master or at least have the concepts or the foundation or just the basic knowledge of what a data scientist does before you decide to become a machine learning engineer. I don't know if I'm right, but that is what I feel is okay. Because even before you start learning like AI, which like machine learning comes from AI, machine learning is a fragment of AI. Before you start learning AI, you have to master the concepts of data science. So I think it's good or it's recommended to first learn data science before now venturing into machine learning or AI engineer, or just have the concepts because the things that you're going to learn in AI, if you've not done data science, I am sure you'll get confused. You'll not understand what is what. So maybe you can start with learning the concepts of data science and then now venture into ML or AI.
Okay, thanks.
You're welcome. Yeah, so thank you, Tim. I'll hand over to Ivy.
Okay, thank you so much. I think people loved that session so much. Thank you, Farida. Thank you for the insights and the presentation and also the lovely portfolio, actually. It's so articulate. And also the projects. I'm sure many people who are impressed by the project. And And also, I didn't know about the chatbot being disliked, that word being disliked. So I'll probably look into that. I'd also like to thank all the attendees. Please take note all the questions in the chat or wherever they are. They're being written down. We're going to forward them to Farida, and she's going to answer them, and then we'll revert. We'll send through the emails that you registered with. Also, if you wanted to reach her, you can please use her email. Do not use her phone number. I think that if you saw, you didn't see. If you saw, you didn't see. Yes. So thank you so much. What else? I think we've come to the end of the session. There was an announcement that we had to make. As we are coming to the end of this session, this AI ML series. So our plan was to essentially teach new people in tech about AI and ML, and this is our 5th session. So we've done introduction. We had Farah come talk to us, and he also did the 2nd session on machine learning and basics of models and everything else. We also did hands-on AI with Alvin, and we did NLP drag and chatbot by Elizabeth. Today we've done careers in ML. For our next session, we'll be doing ethics in AI. That is for next week. So please stay tuned. It's going to be as amazing as this one. So for the announcement, for our finale, our grand finale, we'd like to have one of you who followed us since the beginning, right? To showcase a project that they have done or what they have learned essentially for the whole series. It's been a month plus. I'm sure you've learned something, even if it's the Petals famous data science project, So we'd like to have one of you. A link will be shared tomorrow to apply. So maybe the necessities will be probably showing us how you attended or how you found the sessions. So that means you only have 2 more sessions for the AI and ML. Then we'll move on to the next track for you guys. So thank you so much. All the resources will be shared. Any resource that we get from the speakers will be shared through the emails that you registered with. Maybe not today, maybe tomorrow or before the end of the week or before the start of the next week. So thank you so much. Thank you to our speaker again. Thank you for all those who've attended, and for the real ones who've been here since session 1, we appreciate you. All the links are in the description. Geekstars, Be Audacious, the channel, and everything. And we also wanted to share Farida's LinkedIn. I'm sure she'll also share that by the end of the week or next week. So unless there's any other issue you'd like to address, I feel like it's okay you can leave at your own pleasure. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Have yourselves a wonderful evening.
Golden streams flowing strong and true.